Classification of elements in periodic table. Students, you have already learned that the elements are divided into three types: metals, non-metals, and metalloids. These elements are arranged in different groups and periods of a periodic table. In a periodic table, the elements are arranged in 18 groups based on their characteristics. The elements with similar characteristics are kept under the same group. Thus, we can identify metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Here you will learn about the arrangement of these elements in the periodic table. Metals. Students, let us take a look at a periodic table. In group 1, we can see the elements like hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, calcium, and francium. Except hydrogen, all the other elements in group 1 are metals, aren't they? The metals in group 1 are very active elements. These metals react with water to give strong alkali, so they are called alkali metals. Now let us look at the elements in group 2 and group 13. In group 2, we can see elements like beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. And in group 13, we can see elements like boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. Here, except boron, all other elements in group 2 and group 13 are also metals. These metals are comparatively less reactive than the alkali metals. Similarly, the elements of group 3 to group 12 are also metals. The elements like iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, silver, gold, and mercury are all metals, aren't they? These metals are found in the group between group 3 and group 12. They are inactive metals in a periodic table. These elements are present between the very active metals and active non-metals. So these elements are called transitional metals. The elements from group 3 to group 12 are called transitional metals. Hence, most of the elements in the left-hand side of a periodic table, that is, from group 1 to group 13, except hydrogen and boron, are metals. Non-metals. Again, let us take a look at the periodic table. In the last group of the periodic table, that is, in group 18, we have inert elements. All the inert elements, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon, are non-metals. Now let us look at the elements in group 17. We can see elements like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. Except astatine, all other elements in group 17 are non-metals. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine are very active non-metals. These non-metals lack one electron in their valence shell to have octet. Similarly, the elements like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur, selenium in group 15 and group 16 are also non-metals. Hence, most of the elements in the right-hand side of a periodic table are non-metals. Metalloids. Now let us look at the periodic table one more time. There are some elements in the periodic table in between metals and non-metals. These elements show the characteristics of both metals and non-metals. The elements are called metalloids. The elements boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium, astatine are all metalloids.